Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video on the channel. So in this video, we're going to be discussing whether the Caudabe Sheath is the case of the year and is the best case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It's many people's favorite case and it's extremely popular in the case community. This is the box it comes in. So it comes in 5 colors: black, grey, celestial blue, amethyst and garnet red. So you do get quite a few decent color options here with this one, and you can pick it up for $41 at the moment, which is in the mid-range in terms of prices for cases. You can buy some cheaper ones, but you can buy some expensive ones as well. So it's in the mid-range, so not a bad price. So this is the box it comes in for the iPhone 15 Pro Max with the button cover. So they did release one at the beginning of the iPhone 15 Pro Max sort of life cycle without a button cover for the action button, but this one does have the button cover, which I like to see. And you get some superb drop protection, ultra slim design, according to Caudabe, and I've got it in the color celestial blue, which will suit my blue titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max quite well in my opinion. So we get some drop protection here, drop tested to 2 meters, and MagSafe compatible textured grip. So we do get a textured grip, which Caudabe call their micro etched texture, and this is what is really unique about the Caudabe Sheath, and we're going to look at that soon. So let's get it open. So it comes in this quite a nice box, quite a smart design for their box, and their packaging is really nice in my opinion. And here we have it. This is the case itself. This is the Caudabe Sheath for the iPhone 15 Pro Max in celestial blue. So let's move the packaging to the side and look at the case itself. So yeah, a nice navy blue color, celestial blue as they call it, which is similar to the blue titanium of the iPhone 15 Pro Max. A little bit of a lighter color compared to the color of the iPhone. And yeah, what do we get? So we get a nice microfiber on the inside, which is really soft, and it feels of really good quality on the inside, which is nice to see. You don't get it along the sides, but you get it on the back, which will prevent any scratching from occurring. So that's really nice to see. We get some button covers here. They are built into the case itself. And we get our MagSafe ring here as well. Let's bring over the iPhone. Actually, before we bring over the iPhone, let's weigh it on our scale. So let's see how much it weighs. So it's 47 grams on the scale, which is in the mid-range. I've seen heavier cases, but you are still going to get some weight when it comes to the Caudabe Sheath. They call it minimalist perfection. I agree it is minimalist, but at the same time you are getting still some weight to it, so just keep that in mind. Let's bring over the iPhone 15 Pro Max in blue titanium and let's pop in. So this case is made of Shocklight, which is Caudabe's proprietary shock absorbing polymer, and it's quite solid material, I must say. So we get a line going through the case. It's quite an elegant design element there, and so that's quite nice to see. It adds a bit of class, a bit of a unique design to this case, and so that's something different there. And then let's look at the cutouts down the bottom. They are absolutely accurate, and you get a wide open USB-C port there. So no problems with any third-party cables. It should be absolutely fine there. Let's have a look at the buttons. So just pressing the buttons there, you don't get any sort of a click when it comes to the buttons. It's quite muted, but they are tactile. So they're tactile, but they're not clicky, I would say. If I just bring it to the mic, this is volume down, volume up, and the action button, and this is the power button. So the power button is a bit more clicky, but I would say with the buttons on this one, I'd like to see them being a bit more clicky. They're not hard to press, but they just don't give you that feedback which you get with some other cases like the Spigen Ultra Hybrid and the Bank Summer Pro. So I'd like to see them just improve the buttons straight away. I can tell you that's one thing I want to see improved. When it comes to the screen lip, you get a minimal screen lip, but even with my screen protector in place, you still get a decent screen lip there. So it's minimal, but you should still have no problems placing your phone down on a smooth surface. In terms of a camera lip, that's better. You do get quite a decent camera lip there. I wouldn't say it's anything crazy, but you still get, it still does raise quite a bit above the lenses, just enough to protect your camera lenses. So no problems popping your phone down on a smooth surface. Make sure it's a smooth surface, just like that. In terms of the texture of the case itself, it does have, as I mentioned earlier, micro etched texture, and I think it's one of those things where you're gonna really like it or you're not gonna like it. It's one of those type of things when it comes to this one. Some people might find it a bit aggravating or a little bit annoying, maybe holding this with this sort of texture, but other people are gonna maybe appreciate the grip it has. At first, I had my doubts when I was thinking to buy the case. I was thinking, you know, will I like this sort of texture? I was a bit apprehensive about it, but since I've got it and since I've been using it, I've come to quite like this this texture, this unique texture they have. It does add quite decent grip when holding your phone, as opposed to it being just, you know, completely smooth. It does give you good grip, so it's on the sides and the back as well. Don't know if you can pick it up on the screen. I'll bring it a bit closer. You get a really sort of unique texture on it, sort of like a rough texture, and it does add some grip when holding your phone. So I had my doubts at the beginning, but since using it and using it daily, I actually quite like it now. So let's look at the MagSafe, guys. Let's bring over the Anker 622 and pop it on the back. As you can see, charging, and we do have the alignment aid there, so let's just give it a bit of a shake and see how strong the magnets are. So yeah, it is quite strong. It's holding on there quite well. It is moving a little bit, as you can see, just with normal shakes. So let's just rearrange that and let's give it a bit of a shake again. And yeah, it is slipping off as well. So it was moving from the alignment aid, the alignment magnet, and then it slipped off. And let's just try that one more time. And yeah, it's moving again, and if I shake it a bit harder now, it does come off. So I'm going to give this an average rating when it comes to the MagSafe on this one. It's quite strong, but at the same time could be stronger, so it's in the mid-range, I would say, when it comes to the MagSafe strength of the Caudabe Sheath. Let's bring over the Spigen Valentinus MagSafe wallet, which is a new one which I just picked up recently, and let's just test it out. Let's pop it on the back, and yep, it attaches quite nicely there. And yeah, it seems quite solid on there. Let's just push it around a little bit and see if it moves. Yeah, it's quite solid there. Even that alignment magnet there is holding onto it quite well. And just normal pushes that you'll get maybe in your pocket, yeah, it's not coming off. So yeah, really nice when it comes to a MagSafe wallet. That sticks on there nice and solid. And so yeah, that's nice to see. So in terms of the MagSafe, it is average. I'd say average to strong, somewhere in the middle of those two, but more on the medium side. So in my opinion, they can improve the buttons on this one. How does it feel in the hand? It feels quite comfortable. We have some rounded edges on the back, and when holding the phone, in this case, it does feel quite comfortable in my opinion. And when it comes to the bottom, they haven't included this textured material on the bottom, so when holding your phone, if you hold your phone like this, your pinky won't be aggravated by that material. It's just nice and smooth. So if you're someone who holds your phone like this, and I do hold my phone like this sometimes, yeah, you shouldn't have any issues with your pinky finger. So overall, is this the best case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max? And I think it's all going to come down to preference, to be honest with you. Some people will like this texture they have on the back and the sides, and some people won't. It's as simple as that. I quite like it. I quite like this as an all-rounder. You do get some really good protection with this, and I think the material they use in this, their shock light material, it's quite a solid material, and I think if you drop your phone in this, I haven't dropped my phone as yet in this, but if you do, I think you'll get some good protection with this case. I think the material is quite a solid material they use, and it's quite protective. So I like to see that, and I think this case is a good all-rounder. I would just like to see them improve the buttons. If they can make them a bit more responsive, a bit more clicky, I think I would prefer that. Similar to the Spigen Ultra Hybrid, where when you do press the buttons on that one, you get instant feedback, and you can actually hear the click on that one, whereas this one is a bit too muted in my opinion, and I think they can make this the buttons on this one a bit more clicky and improve this case in that way. So in my opinion, $41 for this case is a really good price. If you haven't tried this case out already in the past, then definitely check it out. Try it out at least once and see if you like the material it's made from, this texture, and if you like this case overall. I think it's definitely worth trying. And so in my opinion, is it the best case you can buy for the iPhone 15 Pro Max? In my opinion, it's a hard one. There's quite a few really good cases. If you watch my channel, you know I quite like the Spigen Ultra Hybrid and the Banks Armor Pro, and I also like the Andar S-Pen as well. So there's quite a few different cases which are fighting for that top spot. I may do another video on my top 5 cases, maybe a round 2 of my top 5 cases, and I've got a feeling this is going to be on that list. I don't know whether it's going to be at number 1, but I've got a feeling it's going to be somewhere in the top 5. So in conclusion, this is the Caudabe Sheath for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and it's a case I've grown to love, and so it's a really nice case, and I would recommend this case if you're looking for a minimalist case for your iPhone. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is the weight. It's at 47 grams, and I think if they can just shave a few grams off it, it'd be even more of a minimalist case. And so I think if they did that, it'd be a bit more comfortable to hold in the hand. But still, regardless of that, it's still a great case, and definitely one of the best cases you can buy for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate you watching the video, and if you subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate that as well. So that's it for this one, guys. Take care. Bye.